Okay, y'all, I'm in the mill village. I'm coming up on the railroad tracks. I heard a horn blowing. So we ought to be here very quickly or maybe in a little bit longer. I hear mill noises. I don't hear wheel noises. Sound like I hear the growling of a train. He ought to be here pretty shortly. He's pulling the grade now. I can hear it. So I assume he's coming up across South Main Street right now. Doesn't sound really too loud, but he's pulling. I think he notched it up a little bit because he's going uphill. He's got cars pushing him downhill to the bridge, and he's coming up off the bridge. 3466. It's the EC44AA. Got coil cars on there. And they're empty. So I assume that's going to be for steel coming out of Alabama or something. These are empty cars, the tank cars and the covered hoppers there. 4-bay covered hopper, probably grain. That has got corrosive, but it's empty. These are empty too. 4-bay plastic. Those look like they could be grain. Those are grainers. 3-bay probably like corn or something. 4-bay like wheat. 4-bay. 3-bay. 3-bay. Boxcar, that's empty. That's an empty tank car. Corn syrup, empty. Douse, that's plastic, that's 4-bay. 4-bay. Probably all going to the same place, different companies. Covered hoppers for the grain, I would say. I'm looking at the hoppers, I'm missing the train, ain't I? Sorry, y'all. There's Sun Energy. So that was probably like corn, maybe going to make the alcohol that goes in the fuel, which costs more to make the regular gasoline. And they can make cars that don't pollute, just like they make power plants that don't pollute. But they want everybody on these battery cars and running batteries, and they don't realize the pollution that's involved in that, because that is some nasty chemicals there. But our government leaders all go out there and run around yelling and scream, listen to me, and they know what they're talking about. That one's loaded, whatever it is. That one's loaded. Loaded. That one looks empty. That's empty too. Alright. Some more empties. I think little short ones right there, cement hoppers and stuff. Alright, we got some loads of steel coming from a steel mill up north. And they go to Alabama, you'll see them coming back a different shape. DPU making its way through. 702 ES44AA. Distributed power, of course. These are some loaded cars here. Three bay covered hoppers, loaded, all CSX cars. Look like grainers to me. Grainers, still loaded. So they put this heavy load behind the bottom engine down here. They figure it's going to handle it all. Because all the up front cars seem to be empties or whatever. These guys know what they're doing. They can handle it. These are plastic cars and they look like they're loaded too. Plastic. No, I don't know. That looks like a grainer. But they loaded grainer. I assume it's a grainer. It just looks like where the hatches are. It's the only thing I'm going by. Somebody sitting there with a good computer look up the numbers and say, well, he was hauling this today, but they do haul that. You know, I don't know. So they all pretty much all CSX, 3 bay grainers. Now we got some tank cars. These look empty. You hear that buzzing sound like an airplane? That's because the rail grinder came through here and ground the rails, so they all got groove marks in them from the grind wheels. And it'll probably be about a month before that sound will go away. These all look like they're pretty much empty. Unless they got some, they might have something in, but maybe they're not fully loaded. I don't know. Alright, blue EOT on the end of train device. Alright, that's the end of the train. Thank y'all and God bless y'all. They're heading south to Atlanta. This is a Greenwood crew. They're a fresh crew. And I don't know why they're going so slow over there. Alright, one of the engineers told me that the TO system, when he mashes that button, is designed for economics. So it's not going to necessarily drive the train as hard and as fast as it can. It's going to take it easy. So when he takes off from Greenwood, and I'm not saying that's one of those trains, I haven't learned that much about it, but I assume most of these trains now got the total optimizer system. I think I said that name correctly, I'm not sure. But anyway, that controls the train and it uses the information from another system, and I can't remember the name of that system. And it tells it where its stops are and work limits and stuff like that, so the train knows how its speed limits and how it's supposed to be operating to work orders and stuff. But if the train ever has to stop, the engineers got to start it again. So my introduction was an engineer that got off the train and said he ran it 2 times. That means when he left Atlanta, he started the train up, mashed the TO button at 10 miles an hour, and it takes over, and all he does, his job is to blow the horns. So he blows the horns, and then when the train comes to a stop at a siding someplace, because they got to make a train meet, then he'll take over and he'll start the train again and get up to 10 miles an hour, and he mashes the button. And that TO system will take over, and you know, it's got information downloaded that it can read to tell what it's got to look out for or whatever. Like if there's track warrants and stuff, it might have to stop there, but you know, if he's got good clear signals all the way to Abbeville, he won't have to stop till he gets to Abbeville. So that's some of the new stuff I'm learning today. All right, thank y'all. God bless you.